Andrew here with HNL Movement. I want to let you know that the HNL Movement podcast has made it to 100 episodes. I've been putting out episodes every week, and there's a ton of great episodes. If you haven't checked it out yet, go check it out on all of your favorite podcasting platforms. And also, I'm putting up video highlight clips on my YouTube channel. So search for that. You can search for HNL Movement Podcast or my name and check out all of those great clips as well. We've had so many great guest interviews. Micah Christensen came on the podcast. Many other pro athletes have shared their story. Manti Te'o came on, Kanani Danielson, Yancy Medeiros, Louis Smolka, Kaimi Fairbairn, Brittany Fan. We've covered so many athlete stories across many different sports. In football, we had some people like Brian Moniz, Ronly Lakalaka, Tim Kamana, Samson Angwai come on. We've had volleyball players, Calais Greeley, Tessa Fournier, Kupono Faye, Shauna Santos, beach volleyball coach Alika Williams. Baseball athletes have been on too, Jensen Park, Kikai Rios. And I sat down and talked to some of the most athletic people that I know, dual sport athletes in college. We've had Larry Tuileta, Maya Ostrowski. And on top of that, we're sharing so many stories that you can't find anywhere else. We've had the group of comedians come on, but what most people don't know is that athletics is a huge part of their life. We've had Tumua Tuine, Augie T, Tony Silva from the Brothers. You've seen multiple episodes from him, and you won't want to miss their story, their athletic career story, as well as how they got into comedy. We've had lifestyle episodes too that are super fascinating. Samantha Nealon came on the podcast, who's Miss Hawaii USA 2020. I've had Danny Sitkowski, big wave photographer, and my friend Tony on his fitness journey. And for those of you that are wondering what is all of this about, it's all about helping you to elevate your performance and reach your true potential. There's so many great episodes on strength and conditioning, rehabilitation, performance training, sports nutrition. Some of the strength coaches that I've had on that have a lot to share. Tommy Heffernan, head strength and conditioning coach at the University of Hawaii. He is the 100th episode. Make sure you check that out. And on top of that, we've had people like Michelle Arnold, the Punahou strength and conditioning coach, Chris Kidowski, who's doing some amazing things on the mainland. Locally here, you gotta listen to Randy Morris's episode, how he works and develops young athletes, not only to be good in their sport, but be a well-rounded person as well. And we've had people that have shared more insight on things like the Sparta Science System. Brian Buck has come on, and also the Synaptic tools, the strobe glasses that I use. Pete Nazchak, one of the co-founders of Synaptic, has come on to give more insight about that. And a big part of what I do is rehabilitation. So we've had athletes that shared their story going through the recovery process. And anyone that's going through an injury or recovery process now, you definitely can relate to these stories. We've had Anissa share her ACL recovery process, Christina Cam, who's been through multiple season-ending injuries, which she's overcome, which led to her career path and earned her DPT. We've heard from Derek Takai about his ACL recovery process, Matt Kwok about overcoming his back injury, and Kaya, who's repaired his MPFL, one of the ligaments holding your kneecap in place, and how he's been able to overcome that. And along with rehabilitation, I'm a practicing certified athletic trainer, so I had to have a bunch of high quality certified athletic trainers come on. From Dr. Kaori Tamura, who shared her story, growing up in Japan, coming over and not only having to learn English, but also how she became a certified athletic trainer and eventually earned her PhD at the University of Hawaii in the actual program and the position that I am in right now in my studies. On top of that, hear Liz Flanagan's story, athletic trainer at Waianae High School. Neil Santiago has so much knowledge, and that episode is a great one. He is an athletic trainer in a non-traditional setting for the military. I've had Takashi Moribe, who's an athletic trainer and a rofer practicing in Japan. Jay Christensen, who's my classmate, who's been touring on all of these shows. And I've also had Dr. Takeshi Suzuki, who's the founder and owner of Our Body Project in Japan. There's so many more great episodes that I can't share in a short clip, but there's a lot of nutrition episodes, injury prevention episodes, how to train smarter, train harder, and help you to really optimize your performance. For all of the listeners out there, thank you again for all of your support. It's been really, really fun creating all of these episodes. And if you like these episodes, share this with family, friends, have people listen into some of these great episodes and guest interviews. go to Apple Podcasts, rate and leave a helpful review for the podcast. On social media, share this video, share some of your favorite episode clips, tag me in them as well. I would love to hear any of the feedback that you have out there. You can email me at andrew@hnlmovement.com. Go to hnlmovement.com, check out all the info there. Thank you again for everyone's support. Check out my social media at HNL Movement, my YouTube channel, and stay tuned because a lot more great episodes are coming down the pipeline. Aloha.